Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Little Chapel of Faith Catholic Ministry. My name is Tina. If you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. We have platforms on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and YouTube. If you're on any of those or all of those, please like and subscribe. We don't ask for money. We just ask for likes and subscribe to keep our ministry going and running. So everything else, monetarily speaking, I take care of myself. So all we ask is for likes and subscribes to keep us going and out there and relevant. We are continuing with our reading from the Diary of Saint Faustina. We do have a YouTube page that has a playlist, so if you want to kind of catch up to speed up to where we are, you can. If you want to just continue from here, you can do that too. There are some videos on that playlist as well from the nuns of her order, so you might want to take a look at those. We are on page 125 to 55, so that's where we're going to begin today. I will hide from people's eyes whatever good I am able to do, so that God himself may be my reward. I will be like a tiny violet hidden in the grass, which does not hurt the foot that treads on it, but diffuses its fragrance, and forgetting itself completely, tries to please the person who has crushed it underfoot. This is very difficult for human nature, but God's grace comes to one's aid. Thank you, Jesus, for the great favor of making known to me that the whole abyss of my misery. I know that I am an abyss of nothingness, and that if your holy grace did not hold me up, I would return to nothingness in a moment. And so, with every beat of my heart, I thank you, my God, for your great mercy towards me. Tomorrow I am to leave for Vilnius. Today I went to confession to Father Andras, this priest who is so filled with the Spirit of God, who untied my wings so that I could soar to the highest summits. He reassured me in everything and told me to believe in divine providence. Have confidence and walk ahead with courage. An extraordinary divine power came over me with that confession. Father Andras stressed that I must be faithful to God's grace and said, no harm will come to you if in the future you continue to keep this same simplicity and obedience. Have confidence in God. You're on the right path and in good hands, in God's hands. That evening I remained in the chapel a little longer. I talked to the Lord about a certain soul. Encouraged by his goodness, I said, Jesus, you gave me this Father who understands my inspirations, and now you're taking me away from him away from me again. What am I going to do in this Vilnius? I don't know anyone there, and even the dialect of the people there is foreign to me. And the Lord said to me, do not fear. I will not leave you to yourself. My soul drowned itself in prayer of thanksgiving for all the graces the Lord had granted me through the mediation of Father Andras. Suddenly I remembered the vision in which I had seen that priest between the confessional and the altar. Trusting I would meet him some day, and the words I heard back came vividly. He will help you to fulfill my will here on earth. Today, May 1933, 27th, I am leaving for Vilnius. When I came out of the house, I looked at the garden and the house, and when I cast a glance at the novitiate, tears suddenly ran down my cheeks. I remembered all the blessings and graces bestowed upon me by the Lord then. Then, suddenly and unexpectedly, I saw the Lord by the flower bed. He said to me, do not weep, I am with you always. God's presence, which enveloped me as Jesus was speaking, accompanied me throughout the journey. I had permission to visit Czestochowa. I hope I'm saying that correctly, and I'm probably not. While on my journey, I saw the Mother of God for the first time. When I went to attend the unveiling of the image at 5 a.m, I prayed without interruption until 11, and it seemed to me that I had just come. The superior of the house there, Mother Seraphine, sent a sister for me to tell me to come to breakfast, and she said she was worried that I would miss the train. The Mother of God told me many things. I entrusted my perpetual vows to her. I felt that I was her child and that she was my mother. She did not refuse any of my requests. I am already in Vilnius today. A few scattered tiny huts make up the convent. It seems a bit strange to me after the large buildings of Josvow. There are only 18 sisters here. The house is small, but the community life is more intimate. All the sisters received me very warmly, which was for me great encouragement to endure the hardships that lay ahead. Sister Justine had even scrubbed the floor in anticipation of my arrival. When I went to benediction, Jesus enlightened me on how I was to conduct myself in respect to certain persons. I clung with all my might to the most sweet heart of Jesus, knowing how much I would be exposed to external distractions because of the work I would be doing here in the garden, where I necessarily would be in close contact with lay persons. The week for confession came, and to my great joy, I saw the priest I had known before coming to Vilnius. That is to say, I had known him by seeing him in a vision. At that moment, I heard these words in my soul: "This is my faithful servant. He will help you to fulfill my will here on earth." Yet I did not open myself to him as the Lord wished, and for some time I struggled against grace. During each confession, God's grace penetrated me into a very special way, yet I did not reveal my soul before him. And I had the intention of not going to confession to that priest. After this decision, a terrible anxiety entered my soul. God reproached me severely. When I did lay bare my soul complete to the priest, Jesus poured an ocean of graces into it. Now I understand what it means to be faithful into a particular grace. That one grace draws down a whole series of others. I think we're going to leave it there. It's a good place to leave it. So now she's in a new place, and we will see where it goes from here. So with that, I wish you a beautiful day. I hope you all have a beautiful rest of your day. We have 4th of July coming up tomorrow. So I hope you all have a beautiful day with your families tomorrow. I will be back in the morning with our daily devotion to Jesus. I may or may not do the reading from the Diary of Saint Faustina, because I don't know how many people are going to actually be on to hear that tomorrow. So I may just jump to Saturday with that, just so no one loses track. But until then, be well, be kind to each other, be safe, have a beautiful day and a happy holiday. God bless you all.